Hi, my name is David Addis, and I'm the Managing Director of ESP Games. I'd really like to show you our new game. It's called Miasma 2, and it's essentially a turn-based planning game. What that means is that you stack up all your orders at the beginning of the turn, and a bit like Miasma 1, which was really turn-based strategy, you move your characters around a grid and do combat with the enemy. But what's different in our game this time is that you have to commit all of your orders up front. And that makes the gameplay and the way you have to think about strategizing quite different. What I've got ready to show you today is the second level from our game. And I'm going to continue my old save game now, which I've finished level 1, so I've already accrued a bit of experience and some extra money. So I'm going to jump straight back into it, where I saved it at headquarters. So this is a whole new feature of the game we've put in. This is a kind of first-person headquarters mode, and you can walk through this section and talk to any of the other characters in your base. And these guys are just wrapping up level 1 now, so for the sake of brevity, I think I'm just going to skip through that conversation. So I'm free to walk around the base, any place I want. I can go and talk to these characters if I want. This is Mutex. She's new to the team. She's kind of the commander and gives you your new missions. Eric is there. That's an awesome projected light Pete just put in the game. If I walk around a bit more, this is where I'd go and upgrade myself if I want to, and this is where I can buy new items to use on the field. So let's first of all just go and talk to Kelly, because I want to check in with her and also upgrade her stats. So this time, I'm just going to skip through this conversation a bit, but as the game goes on, you get to know your characters much better, and also to influence the way they feel and the way they act, and also form relationships with some of them as well. So you can be supportive to them, or you can ridicule them if you want. And what I'm going to do this time is just give Kelly some more action points so she can get around and fire her gun more often when doing combat. And what I want to also do is upgrade my own attack ability, so I'll upgrade that from 3 20-point shots to 3 25-point shots. Great, so now that's done, I'm ready to go and start my next mission. I think normally when playing the game I'd probably go and talk to these guys a little more, but let's just get stuck in. So one massively requested new feature for Miasma 2 was that you could skip the whole conversation with B, which is what I'll do there. So don't worry guys, that's implemented. This is where I would select my loadout for the characters if I'd unlocked new gear, but I haven't got any of this new equipment yet, so I'll just have to start the mission with my standard gear. So yeah, this is the second level of the game. As you can see up there, that's the transmitter I've got to protect. Hopefully you can also see some of the new effects we've been putting in. So there's more light sources, any light can cast dynamic shadows, there's like wonderful new rain effects, and just generally the whole game looks and feels much better. And it should run a little bit faster as well. We've really tried to make it a sort of really solid 30 frames per second everywhere. Yeah, so here's where the gameplay really starts, and this is me effectively. This is the cursor, and I give orders by first selecting a character and then selecting what I want them to do. So I could select it on top of Paul there, and that would put him into Overwatch mode. Or I can select a position, and that gives him an order, as you can see on the left there, to move there. So that's the maximum distance he can walk. That's 8 grid squares, and he's got 8 action points. So these guys, I'll just move up behind him as well, just to provide support. And in this mission, another new feature of the game is that you can now control tanks. So I'm going to move this tank a bit further up into position as well. I think over here you can see the bad guys. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, now we've given all of our troops on the field orders for their first mission. Or their first mission, I'm going to show you anyway. I'm going to commit them, and I do this by pressing X. So what's happened now is the enemy moved forward as well, and they're there. So what I'm going to do is just set up a bit of a trap for them. So I'm going to wait for them to attack, and then shoot as soon as I'm in range. So I'll put Paul in Overwatch there. What I'll do is I'll move Eric further up as well. So I might just move him behind that barrel so he's still in cover. I reckon that trooper is probably going to move up to within range of Kelly, so I might move her here. And as you can see, it still tells me I can do one shot when I'm there, so I'm gonna move her there, then put her into Overwatch. With the tank, I'm just gonna move that slightly further up again. Okay, I think we're ready to go, so I'll commit those orders. See what happens. Okay, good. So Paul got a shot off. For some reason Kelly didn't. She just wasn't in range. So what I can do now is, because I gave her those extra 2 action points, I can move there and still fire twice, and that will definitely kill that guy. My tank, well, I'll put that in Overwatch in case something comes into range. For Paul, I'll move him there, and I still get 1 shot with him, so I can shoot that trooper. And Eric, so he can move 2 points, move 2 squares, and then just get in range of that guy. So I'll queue up those orders. And as you can see, I've got quite a complicated range of orders here, so I'm telling most people to move and shoot. And what the computer is going to do is also give its units orders as gameplay progresses, and hopefully it won't scupper my plans too much. What I suspect he's going to do is he's going to want to move towards me and attack, so hopefully everyone should stay in range, and hopefully I'll kill those 2 guys before they can do too much damage. The mech I'm a little worried about. I think he's probably going to attack my troops, and he's got quite a powerful cannon weapon on his arm, so we'll have to see how this plays out. Let's go. Cool, so I took care of that trooper. And I think Kelly should probably kill that guy. Yeah, good. Okay, so fortunately the mech didn't attack me yet. I think I could probably take it out this turn if I get all my guys concentrating their fire on him. So he'll probably get a shot off before I kill him, so I'm going to try and move my characters back into cover. So that moves these 2 guys into cover before they take a shot. Kelly's just going to be standing around in the open, so hopefully she won't get killed, but let's see what happens. She gets 2 shots, so maybe that one? Yeah, that one killed him. Excellent, so I've taken down those guys, but that's not the end of the level yet. VI have sent in reinforcements, and I'm going to have to deal with them before the transmitter's safe. Okay, these guys are camouflaged, so it's a little difficult to see them, and if you don't know exactly where they're coming from, they might sneak up on you. What's actually happening is that 2 assassins are sneaking up on me on the left here. And a stealth mech who's attacking me from there. And this is a new camouflage effect that Pete's put in the game. Actually, it's really cool. It sort of refracts the light nicely from behind it. So anyway, let's see if we can heal Kelly. So she's down to 34 health, so we'll run her over to that med pack. And these guys, I'll move forward a bit and put on Overwatch again, so they'll shoot someone as soon as they come into range. I want to be able to use this tank a bit more, so let's move that forward a little bit. And then I don't think these assassins are going to get close enough to do any damage this turn, so I won't worry about them just yet. Okay, so the mech moved into range, and I attacked him, but... Okay, so that did slightly less damage there, because he's camouflaged and it's more difficult to target them. But I've still made a dent, so let's keep attacking. I'll move my tank into a more aggressive position, and just queue up attack orders from these guys again. I'll keep them in cover, so that the mech doesn't do too much damage. Kelly isn't fully healed yet, so I'll actually run her over to that health pack as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this guy still isn't dead, but I think one more round of attacks should kill him. So I'll attack with my tank this time. Eric's taken quite a bit of damage there, so I'm going to queue up. I'm going to use his ability, and he has a heal ability, so press right bumper to select which one I want to use, and he's only got heal at the moment, so I'll select that and use it on himself, so he'll heal, I think, 50 points of damage. That'll take 4 action points, which unfortunately doesn't leave him enough to shoot. I could move him, but I think I'll actually just leave him where he is for now. Pull, though, I'll queue up an attack there. Now, Kelly... these assassins are moving forward, so I think I'll put Kelly on Overwatch, and I can do that twice, so she'll actually take 2 shots at oncoming targets. Okay, let's go. So Eric's healing himself, and Paul and the tank are attacking, and that was enough to kill the tank. Their mech, sorry. And okay, Kelly's getting a bit ganged up on, but she'll put up a good fight and take out 1 assassin. Cool. And I think now she could probably kill that assassin on her own. What I might do, though, is just see if Eric can move back and use a healing item on her. So I'll select the healing booster, which just recovers some health points, and cool, so she's just in range of being able to use that item on her. So as you can see, the orders are queued up for Eric there, so it always tells you what your characters are going to do and how many action points doing each action will cost. I could move my other troops, but I happen to know that VI are going to attack me again. This is the fortunate basis of having actually designed the game. So I'll leave those guys there for now. So Eric used the item on Kelly, and she recovered some health and killed that assassin, which is good. Okay, so here's the final round of reinforcements, and I'll it's just 1 tank, but it's got a lot of armour, so it's going to require a lot of shooting. But what I'll do is I'll use my own tanks to take the force of the of its attacks, and then move my ground troops up to help support them. So I'm going to be a bit gung-ho and just move everyone up into a more offensive position. As you can see, it's intelligently moving my characters around on the grid, so I can just tell them the destination, and they'll figure out the best way of getting there. Okay, I think my tank is probably going to be in range of making a shot. Is it? Yes, it just is in range. So these guys won't be yet, but I'll move them further up. Okay, and they'll be able to get a shot off next turn, which should kill it, but we'll see. Okay, one is probably in the bag now, as I queue up. Oh, okay, so here's another complaint we had from Miasma 1, which is you can sometimes just select the wrong grid square, and I don't want to move Eric there, because if he moves there he won't be able to shoot. So now I can just remove an order, and then replace it if I want. Paul, I'll move up there and take a shot, and I'll just take one more with my tank as well. There we go. So that's a lot of firepower concentrating on this thing. Hopefully that should be enough. We'll see. Ow. So the enemy tank blasted Eric, but I think what I might do is I'll use a healing item on him. So I've got a revive item, and this will just bring him back to life. So he can live on to fight another day. And let's get some other attacks going. So I can still make one more shot with Kelly, and I think that'll definitely be enough to kill the tank this turn. So, cool. Excellent. And that's it, I defended the transmitter and succeeded in this level. I really hope you've enjoyed this quick video explanation of Miasma 2. We're rapidly finishing the game now, we're really excited, and hopefully it'll be out in a couple of months on Xbox Live Indie Games. I hope you like it, and see you later.